so for us, compliance is extremely important. And I remember the other day, very, very recently, right? It was probably 2 weeks ago. We had a client that came to us saying, "Hey, I want to hire, 15 employees with via Peoitaly your services." And then it's like, hang on, 15 employees is a lot of employees, right? Which another UR provider will be delighted to hear, so, right? It's a lot of business, a lot of money. We don't follow that kind of forma mentis, right? We don't the kind of procedure. We vet our clients. So the question is, how come you want to hire 15 employees without, instead of setting up an entity? Will be much more convenient for you, will cost you much less money. Long story short is that we don't want our clients to bypass the local law, meaning that as you know, Piero, there is around the UR industry there is the spectrum. Sorry, there is something that we need to monitor very carefully, which is the permanent establishment risk, right? So the PE risk. So when a company operating in a country where it does not have an entity, this company needs to be extremely careful about the PE risk, the permanent establishment risk, right? If the authorities believe that you should open up an entity in the country and you don't, although you still operate in the country, then you might be subject to heavy fines as well, right? I'll give you this example, right? Let's say I have had a customer last year that approached us because they wanted to sell into the Italian market. So they were actually, I think, producing printing machines or something like that, right? And they wanted to hire 3 people in Italy to go and sell to the local stores, right? So what it means that you have somebody representing your company, in the local stores in Italy and signing agreements, right, on your behalf in Italy. That is certainly an indicator of PE, permanent establishment. So that means that you should actually open up an entity because you're operating in the country, generating an income in the country, right? And so obviously what it means that you should be paying corporate tax in the country, right? So I say no to this because I believe to this deal. So I lost this deal because I believe that in that case the company should have opened an entity, which by the way I offered the option, but they didn't want to, obviously, right? And in that case, accepting the kind of deal would have meant facilitate something that doesn't necessarily is compliant because maybe it's just to bypass the law, right? This is something that no UR provider would ever tell you because they would just need to sell their business. But we want the best for our clients. That's what we want eventually. And it is my duty to advise the client on the risks and perhaps sometimes to say no if it's too risky for them and for us.